Yo, welcome to Bias Brothers. Special edition Arsenal. We're gonna discuss the Arsenal football team with two of their most loyal fans, Osei and Jadiel. So they're gonna provide feedback as to what they think. We're going to have a discuss with each other where they think the club needs to go, why they think the club is where it is, and their views on Arteta.
One thing
Go
is
with the
Arteta
guest
out.
first.
Correct.
Go with the guest first. Osei, take it over.
Yeah. So I
On
want
the
to
panel
start talking
tonight,
about
we also
Arsenal
have
or to introduce myself.
let me introduce the panel. On the panel tonight, we have Big Dave,
Big
Jadiel,
Dave.
Osei. Jadiel and Osei repping Arsenal. Me and Big Dave is neutrals for tonight.
Neutral.
Let's
All
go.
right. Yeah, good night again. Guys, thanks for having me. Osei Julian from Trifactor Podcast. I don't normally talk about Arsenal solely because it's a upsetting time right now, but I'll try not to keep on the AFTV kind of vibe. Just talk the facts. So right now Arsenal is in 20th place, 0 goals scored, 9 conceded. In the last game against City, is 0 chances created, I think. 0 shots on target. I don't think you can get worse than that. For me, it would have been Arteta out one time. But it's hard to find a coach to really say who that bring in this short space of time. I think the delusional one saying Conte want to go to a serious team. Arsenal not serious right now. 100 and what was it, 50 something million spent. Ben White, Odegaard, Ramsdale, which is I don't understand the Ramsdale by. I like Tomiyasu. Lokonga is a good buy. Tavares. Who else? Anyway, amongst others, right? William Saliba on loan, which I always vexed with. So I think he's a good asset. And right, so in the first game, Brentford 2-0. We couldn't match intensity. Ben White first game conceded a stupid goal, and they bang us up. Second game, Chelsea offers up big man football versus little boys, right? Big Romelu rough up Paulo Mari whole game. Chelsea look comfortable. Second half, it was a little better and overcome on. Third game, Man City. From the time Man City started attack, it was terrible. I think every attack they probably carve us open. Cedric Suarez is probably one of the worst footballers, I think, out there. And Kolasinac. All right. Arteta spent all this money and started our Arsene Wenger team. Kolasinac is in Arsene Wenger era. Chambers, Holden, Aubameyang. Who else?
Xhaka.
Xhaka. All of them play under Wenger. And you spend all that money and you start our Arsene Wenger team.
Well, let me go back to the transfers first now because
there you go,
I think that's a very important topic to talk about. Right? We spent 150 million, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if anybody heard the Edu interview
Yeah, I heard
that
it,
came
yeah.
out like yesterday or wherever it was. And I mean, he confirmed what I thought was happening. Essentially, Arsenal think they need to overhaul the team, but they can't afford one. So they need to go and buy youths to plug positions.
Yeah.
So in other words, they know they have 6-7 places, spots at the position they need to cover. So they went to Walmart and let's buy on sale whoever they can get available and plug men in. And the next thing he's talking about is that he's seen that is an emphasis on youth and it's an emphasis on the future. But this is not like country football. This is not, like Trinidad football where you could say, well, okay, we have a target. The target is World Cup 2026.
Yeah.
Let me go and get youths now and start to develop for the next 5 years. And then we go reach the target 2026 and we'll qualify and go and play World Cup and we might be able to compete. Right? It have no long-term target in football. Every year is a target. Every year is supposed to be trying to win. Every year is supposed to be competing. So this madness we're talking about, he want to develop. This is not an academy. This is not an academy. This is a football club, a billion-dollar football club with millions of fans. It is not an academy. If you want people to develop, send them down to the academy. Then I'm going to play the under 23s or whatever it is, and whatever it is.
Reserves, PL2.
Right? Exactly.
Send them on loan to
Yeah.
championship something.
Correct, and develop them that way. But you cannot have people developing in your first team playing against proper professionals. This is a professional league. How you could tell me, how you could watch me go on, how you could go on an interview and watch Arsenal fans and tell me that you developing people in my first team. And I'm proud, you know, and I sure that he planned and work out.
Yeah, that's your brave face.
No, honestly, I mean, I guess I again that he come there with he plan and he say he's sticking to the plan. The plan are gonna work out. They're gonna completely backfire on them. And I hope they know this because I don't know right now. I do not see Arsenal beating Norwich. I do not see Arsenal beating Burnley. I do not see Arsenal beating Tottenham. And the next 3 games, I believe, that we have.
But we talk about...
I do not see it happening. We might pull a draw off against Burnley. I think Norwich can beat us.
No, because of relegation.
Arsenal
But
can
Jadiel,
play against a high-intensity team and Norwich just come on to play football.
but Jadiel,
Burnley might get a point from Burnley.
you mentioned developing, right? I think the reason that he want to develop players is because he is a developing manager himself. It kind of like how Lampard was. Because Lampard wanted to develop players, and Lampard was a developing coach himself.
No, I don't think Lampard wanted to develop players. Remember, I had the ban. That was why he couldn't really buy.
But let me just say 2 things. If I may, let me get this clear. One thing Lampard and Arteta have in common is that they both cannot coach.
No.
Look at the 2 most influential, just now, Scarlett. Look at the 2 most influential players for Chelsea at the moment, and they were players Lampard would discarded and were getting ready to get rid of. Rudiger and Alonso.
Until to the extent. So.
Yeah, but you never really want to get rid of Kante. These are now fundamental players for Thomas Tuchel. People are taking club legends and rushing them into roles.
Exactly.
And they have not
forcing them. They're forcing them in.
Arteta is even an Arsenal manager. Arteta legend.
Yeah, he's not a legend.
He's not even an Arsenal legend.
Remember Pep? Like that's like they're going for what could this boy like a job in where boy computer science somewhere or IT, and Steve Jobs was the recommendation. Or it was like Pep was the recommendation was. It was like that's what you get based on because you under Pep and they take it.
Arteta was in the right place at the right time. That's the way I see it.
Yeah,
the right place at the right time.
What you think Arsenal needs now moving forward?
Okay, so no, honestly, because so the thing is, Edu plan he have where he recruiting, and again I understand a little bit why he going this way about the fact that the cast there's all the money, they're clearing all the money to go and buy 6 or 7 good quality players. So, okay, cool, they're going this route. Arteta is not the coach. He's not a good coach. He's not a coach, in my opinion. He's below average. Honestly, he's genuinely below average when it comes to coaching. He has no tactics. He has no game plan. He don't understand the fundamentals of football. I don't know what he was learning on that, right? So I think right now, the transfer will not done. Cool. We can't buy nobody else. We're ready to the team we have and go with them. Genuinely, I watch Arsenal starting 11, potential starting 11, and I think it's a decent team.
Yeah.
What we need now is a coach. Genuinely, we need somebody who could take the players we have and exploit their strengths and cover their weaknesses. That's what we need. A coach who could coach, who know the players weaknesses, who know the players' strengths, who can make sure the team play into the strengths and not play into the weaknesses. Passing the ball around the back is a weakness in Arsenal. I don't care what nobody tell me. Who cannot pass a ball? Pablo Mari cannot pass a ball. Cedric cannot pass a ball in the back. Leno cannot pass
Cannot.
a ball in the back. So why are we trying to play out of the back?
Because I Pepson.
For Xhaka to come and win the ball and then lose it and have force man and get a red card? It can never make sense, man. No
I
way have
Pepson, boy.
players.
I Pepson.
No way
You
have
think-
players like a Aubameyang and Saka with all our pace in front. You still want to be ticky-tacky on the ball. It's
Also, you
frustrating
think
to
the
watch.
constant change of personnel and the constant change of tactics cause the destabilization of the team? Initially, they're swinging a back three for most of last season. Then they send out Luis, they bring in Pablo Mari, they bring in Ben White. Is the constant chopping and changing helping the team to move forward?
Well, let me see. I'm going to get 3 points, right? One, right? I didn't think you could have get worse than Emery. I'm sorry, Mr. Emery. Right?
I go take him back. I go take him
You are
back.
leaps and bounds multiple times better than this guy, named Arteta, right? Just have to get out of the way. Secondly, normally with a good coach, you could see the philosophy being implemented, right? Like Jomo, it takes Klopp a while to implement it, right? But you could see what Klopp like. Quick transition out of defense, catch you on the break, kill you, right? Tuchel, on the other hand, he settled very quickly. I don't know how, but the man turned Chelsea from a okay defensive team to a defensive juggernaut in a month, though. Anyway, with Arteta, you cannot see what he's trying to progress the team into.
Correct.
So to me, look like he's guessing. So the chopping and changing look like he's
Not
guessing.
looking like he guessing. He is guessing. He's 100% guessing. And
Yeah,
guessing
that's what
wrong.
looking like.
He
He
even guessing
guessing.
right. He guessing wrong. Guess
So
one
the-
right now. Let's guess one game right now.
So
Yeah,
let
he
me
just
say
get all the
this.
Chelsea games. He get all the Chelsea games, right?
Not anymore.
No.
Not anymore.
Look at you 5-2. Because I'll tell you something, right? Holding is very slow.
Holding's not a footballer. I don't know why he's still playing
I
football. I
agree.
genuinely do not know. He has no
I
talent.
agree.
Continue.
Chambers is slow. Mari is slow. So who covering who? Normally does have a player to cover other player's mistake. Like the Van Dijk covered
Gomez.
the bombing wing backs, he just covered their mistakes. Right? The 3 centre backs for Chelsea, whatever Tuchel do there, they always have cover, and Jorginho and them have cover.
So
When
let
Arsenal make one mistake, it's goal.
It's straight to goal. But
Straight to goal.
so I hear Edu, Shipperman, whatever his name is. I hear him saying that Arsenal never had their full strength team for the season so far.
Yeah,
That's
that's
one of
the
the
excuse.
excuses.
That's the excuse.
That's the excuse. He's saying that he said don't judge us until we get a little bit more time to play with full team. Now
Yeah.
I waiting because I don't care who you put on the field. I am telling you right now, Arteta's philosophy doesn't matter who's playing where right now. We could go and bring in Van Dijk, we go and bring in Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't
What
care
is
who
his
bring in.
philosophy? What is
That's
his
the point. Whatever it is, right? It's not clear to the fans, it's not clear to the players in the field, which means that is why it will always lead goals and goals wouldn't be scoring. Because I don't care who you put in there, the men look confused, right? I can't keep blaming players. I used to blame players rare plenty. I said rare blaming players, but now we're coming to a point where I don't care who you put there, I think he gonna expose them. So
Jadiel, so what's your ideal lineup then? What's
Yeah,
your
let me
ideal?
hear this.
so as a coach,
So we go in
it
position.
depends
for
on who
position,
you're playing, right? It
right?
depends on who you're
So
playing,
let's
right?
say our game has chance to do it. So and we play. You're playing Norwich next.
Norwich, okay. Give me Norwich.
Relegation battle, boy.
So start with the keeper, then the back four,
Mhm.
and I want to get or the back five. If you play. So identify the system
Okay, no
and
problem.
the defenders. Also,
Mhm.
you go identify his system and the defenders, and you go move to the team. So you go first, Jadiel.
All right. So because I am assuming that Norwich is an easier team to play. Right. Also, I'm not sure if Party back, but I assume Party is back on payment team because he's
All
supposed to be
players
back.
All players fit.
fit.
All
Oh,
players fit.
perfect. So In goal, I started with Ramsdale. The past 3 games, I don't care if Leno making big saves. He completely slows Arsenal down.
Man,
Once that ball comes
hot
to
and
his foot in
sweaty.
his hand, he slow down.
Correct.
He need time.
You're
He
right.
need time on the bench to reflect on his life and do better. I've given Ramsdale a chance.
Right.
I was in the Arsenal Chelsea game and Leno getting every ball holding it. I say, no,
Hold it.
we
Yeah.
have to kick the ball out long, little men running, kick it to them, hope for the best because slow in the game don't make no sense. So again, Ramsdale the nod ahead of him. I think Ramsdale's a good keeper. I watched him when he was in Sheffield. Was it Sheffield? Yeah, and he's a decent keeper. So I'm not scared.
Hopefully he don't get relegated this time. Sorry, go ahead.
Correct.
The relegation exclusive.
I'm playing
Correct.
Ramsdale, right, in goal. I'm going Trini left back. I know questioning there.
What's
Trini
his
has to be the
name?
left back. I play in a 4-3-3,
Okay.
right? With one holding midfielder. So I
Right.
go in Trini left back. I go in Gabriel left centre back. I go in Ben White right centre back. And I personally never really see the Japanese fella play enough, but they went and they spend money and you buy him to plug a position. So I feel like you have to be starting your man because if not, we have Chambers, we have Cedric, we had a Bellerin. So don't tell me you buy another player to put him on the bench because we have benchmen already. All they might now call there was benchmen. So I hope in the Japanese fella should be quality enough to be starting right back. So I play in the Japanese fella right back. So you got Tony, Gabriel, Ben White, and Tommy. What my name is? Tommy. You call Tommy for now. Right?
All right.
My whole
Let hear you are
midfielder.
saying.
Well,
No, we're going
wait,
back defenders
four?
first. Then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what I do on my side, right? I lining them up at the halfway line and everybody running a race. And the slowest man coming off my field, brother. Because Arsenal can't recover nothing. Once a man got done. So my starting lineup, Trini, right? Now wondering should I start at 4? Because we're not good, I start at 3.
Who
Right?
in goal?
I'll start. Jadiel make a real good case, but I'll stick with Leno for now. I'm giving him 1 game, right? Then I'm going with Gabriel, left centre back. Ben White, right centre back. And because I have nobody else, I put in Mari because I don't like holding that.
To play with.
He playing Trini back. He playing
back.
Trini back. He playing Trini
Right?
back.
So they
Yeah.
put Scarlett, I thought he playing Mari to play right back and I told them.
No.
I said, nah, you
I
are
put Mari my sweeper because I don't like holding at all.
What Zaha
And then
hold
I'll
on Mari
put-
away or son hold
And
on
then I
Mari
put
away.
in Trini. No, I even have thought of playing Tavares as one of the things, but that was still thinking. I you know he can play. Trini and let me say the man name I don't want to do is Tommy Yasu, right? That no 5 in the back there.
Fair enough.
Well-
I running out in the midfield. I pay in Party as the CDM. All right. If you're not fit, I train Congo. I don't care. I let you.
Yeah, Congo is a good player, man.
Yeah, but I train Party as the CDM.
Yeah.
And because I want to score goals, because we need to be that -9 into at least a -5 on that day. Right?
Yeah.
I put in 2 attacking. Well, I guess we'll call it attacking-ish. But my 2 midfielders, I'm going to put Mr. Odegaard and Mr. Emil Smith-Rowe. 2 of them on at the same time in the midfield. Party holding. Party don't pass it half. Party, yes. Don't go too far. Party is just give me protection in the back. Don't go too high, Party. But I put in Odegaard and I put in Emil Smith-Rowe. So it's like a triangle.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 1 CDM, 2 attacking.
Correct.
Right. My turn?
And yeah. With
No,
midfield,
finish
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 it up.
All right, cool.
And then I go in 3 in front. Right? The 3, I go in with Aubameyang on the left. I go in with. I have an opinion here, but people go 5 minutes and I can't say it. I'm going Lacazette on top.
All right.
Make your opinion.
Say it,
And I-
say it, say
Now,
it.
I would love to see Pepe play forward. My opinion. I would love to see him play forward. I have an idea. I in FIFA and thing I play him there, and I was like,
He too lazy to play anywhere else. Anyway,
yeah,
sorry.
that's the point now. But he too lazy to play anywhere else. He had the physique, he had the speed, he had the skill. He could real shoot. He seemed to be in the right position. I think playing forward, he'll be in the right positions. So I would love to see him play there, but I know nobody, no one, that's the time I never had a brain to try him. Not even, I'm not saying I'm working out, but experiment now, boy. And let's try him as a forward and see if he only need to attack, if he go, hold it on first. But anyway,
Correct.
so I'm going to Aubameyang, Lacazette, and Saka actually. Right? That's my front three.
Not good
Pepe
side.
could come in if he want to, but I think I will Saka his last game against West Brom, he seemed like he was ready to play. So I go ahead and game it. The nod.
I mean, it's West Brom B-side, but I understand him.
Yeah, but he took a yellow or something in him. So we could consider West Brom to be a Norwich. That's what we got.
All right, cool. But
Finish your
for
lineup,
me,
Osei.
for me, I drop in Xhaka off the team, the whole team.
Even red cards, thank God he can't play.
Yeah, Xhaka not see in my side no matter what, unless it's a very low tempo team who would give him space like when he's in Switzerland. So for me, there's Lokonga and Party in the middle for me to cover them, because my wing backs going
A low
forward.
tempo team, yes.
Yeah, Xhaka can play high tempo team. He can play. He give away the ball so much under pressure. And then up top, going over Saka and maybe Pepe / Martinelli. Maybe I will speed up top or release my forwards quickly.
No,
By my side.
Lacazette.
Yeah, Laka is my boy, but I can't make a case for Laka to start recently though. Laka is my favorite player at the club, but
I mean, but how you can say you can make a case for him because
I will speed up top. Just real speed.
true, I guess. I
I just tell you. Because we never put a team under pressure by playing it long. Never.
Have you ever seen Leno do a have you seen Leno catch the ball or anything, pick up the ball and look forward and hit a man long? Edison and them is Edison and Allison is hunt that boy fan, hope for the best.
In one season, Arteta has taken over from a 22 goal last season, man, to how much he ever scored last season. To no shots on target in this season.
Correct.
All right, guys, that's part one. When we come back into part two, we had the lineups. We had their thoughts on the current lineup, on the current state of the club. We want to find out from both fans what they think is required moving forward, what they would like to see in the interim, and where they think Arsenal is going to finish this season. Are they going to qualify for any European football? All right, so stick around for part two. Coming up soon.
Premier League, Bundesliga, Liga, La Liga. Bias brothers, we gon' hit you with a football fever. Tune in right here. Them boys will make it smile or even try to. We be reppin' from the TNT, my bros and me, more fire than CNT3. So RFP to TV6 and all those flicks, they can't touch me. Like Leno when a shot gets hit, bang bang.